Hello and welcome. In today's Solid Brands video, we'll explore the fascinating story of Apple and how it became one of the most recognizable brands in the world. Join us as we learn its history, key people, and how it grew as a company today with its products and services. Let's get into the video. Apple's creation in 1976 emerged from the collaborative genius of three visionaries: Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne. Their journey started in Steve Jobs' family garage. However, the trio's partnership saw an early shift. Ronald Wayne, holding a 10% stake in the budding enterprise, chose to part ways not long after Apple's creation. Wayne's decision to sell his shares altered the company's ownership landscape, leaving the fate of Apple solely entrusted to Jobs and Wozniak. Now, Wozniak stood as an important force behind Apple's first breakthrough, crafting the company's first-ever device, the Apple I, in 1976. Remarkably, he hand-built this innovation within the confines of a wooden casing, a departure from the sleek designs of contemporary computers, reflecting the era in which it emerged. Within a year, the tech maverick unveiled the Apple II in 1977, marking another milestone in Apple's trajectory. Designed by Wozniak, the Apple II surpassed its predecessor in commercial success, revolutionizing the brand's path in the industry. Unlike its predecessor's first construction, the Apple II boasted a plastic case and integrated keyboard, paving a new era in computer design and functionality. Beyond its hardware evolution, Apple II's impact stemmed from the creation of VisiCalc, a spreadsheet computer program. This application, specifically designed for the Apple II, showcased the practical utility of personal computers in small business operations. VisiCalc's functionality positioned Apple as a frontrunner in computing for commercial and personal use alike. In the same year, Michael Scott assumed the role of CEO at Apple, steering the company through its dynamic evolution. However, in 1980, Apple encountered a critical juncture with the launch of the Apple III. Unlike its predecessors, this iteration was not helmed by the design skills of Wozniak. Lacking his expertise in its creation, the device faced criticisms upon its public release. Issues plagued the Apple III, notably heating problems that affected its functionality. In a surprising response, Apple suggested a solution to customers, slamming the device on a desk to potentially rectify these heating issues. The Apple III's troubled performance and the ensuing customer dissatisfaction resulted in its discontinuation 4 years later, marking a setback in Apple's product lineup and a lesson in the importance of both design expertise and customer-centric functionality. Still in 1980, Apple went on by going public, initiating its initial public offering, IPO, at $22 per share. Meanwhile, following Scott's career as CEO, the reins of Apple were handed over to Mike Markkula, the company's third-ever employee, who steered the helm from 1981 to 1983. In the wake of the Apple III's challenges, the company redirected its focus towards innovation, setting sights on the development of new devices, the Macintosh and Lisa. Both systems were groundbreaking in their utilization of graphical user interfaces, GUIs. These interfaces transformed the user experience by introducing interactive graphical components such as icons, buttons, and menus, marking a departure from traditional text-based interactions. The emphasis on GUIs within Lisa and Macintosh provided user-friendly computing, a new era in personal computing. In 1983, Apple launched Lisa, a pioneering computer featuring a mouse and GUI. However, despite its technology, Lisa faltered in the market due to its staggering price tag, which soared to $10,000. This exorbitant cost proved prohibitive for consumers, resulting in Lisa's commercial failure. In stark contrast, the launch of Macintosh unfolded as a success story for Apple. Positioned as the first mass-market consumer-priced computer to integrate a mouse and GUIs akin to Lisa, the Macintosh was priced at $24.95. Although not considered cheap, this price point was more accessible compared to Lisa's price, making Macintosh an attractive option for consumers seeking innovative technology at a more reasonable cost. The success of Macintosh cemented its foothold in the consumer computing market and set a precedent for user-friendly technology at a much affordable price point. Indeed, after Marcula's career, John Scully, the former CEO of Pepsi, assumed leadership at Apple. Initially, Jobs and Scully shared a promising rapport, with Jobs personally recruiting Scully for the position. However, the relationship soured significantly by 1985, when Jobs initiated a plan to remove Scully from his role in what was perceived as a potential coup. This endeavor proved unsuccessful, resulting in Jobs being stripped of his operational responsibilities and relegated to the role of chairman, a transition that was not in line with Jobs' ambitions. Disillusioned by this turn of events, Jobs decided to part ways with Apple. He ventured into the world of technology once more, founding a new company known as Next. This significant departure for Jobs led him toward new endeavors. Still, in 1985, Wozniak, feeling a sense of disconnection from the company he co-founded, decided to depart from Apple. Disheartened by the shifting direction of the company, he believed it diverged from the original vision that he and Jobs had envisioned. Expressing his discontent, Wozniak announced his departure, but before leaving, he sold the majority of his stocks in Apple, marking the end of an era for one of the company's key founders. His post-Apple endeavor centered on the creation of a home video production company. Meanwhile, Scully continued at Apple until 1993, steering the company toward financial success. Apple's annual revenue surged to an impressive $8.3 billion. However, Scully's career encountered turbulence with the introduction and failure of Apple's innovative yet ill-fated product, the Newton, a series of personal digital assistants, PDAs. The commercial disappointment of the Newton ultimately led to Scully's ousting from his position at Apple, an end to his impactful yet turbulent leadership journey with the company. Following Scully's departure, the leadership transitioned to Michael Spindler, who assumed the CEO role, overseeing Apple's operations until 1996. Spindler proposed a strategy that aimed to split Apple into distinct entities, dividing the company into separate entities focusing on hardware and software. This proposed division sought to streamline operations and potentially enhance efficiency within the organization. Subsequently, the CEO position passed to Gil Amelio in 1996. However, Amelio's career proved short-lived, spanning just a year. Despite this, his leadership brought a strategic move for Apple. Under Amelio's guidance, Apple acquired Next Computers from Jobs for a substantial $400 million. This acquisition included an agreement to bring Jobs back into the Apple fold. Jobs returned to oversee the integration of Next's innovative technology and bring his leadership back into the company he co-founded. This foreshadowed a turning point in Apple's history, setting the stage for Jobs' triumphant return. Jobs returned to Apple, where he assumed the role of interim CEO. He swiftly implemented changes, cutting product lines he deemed unprofitable to streamline Apple's offerings. Under Jobs' leadership, Apple experienced unparalleled growth, achieving milestones with iconic product launches. The colorful iMac, introduced in 1998, captured attention with its unique design and became a symbol of Apple's innovative prowess. Subsequently, the launch of the iPod in 2001 revolutionized the music industry, complemented by the inception of iTunes, a digital media player and streaming service. However, it was the unveiling of the iPhone in 2007 that reshaped the tech landscape. This revolutionary device solidified Apple's position as an industry leader. Jobs' initiatives extended further with the introduction of the App Store, iPad, and the ultra-thin MacBook Air, each contributing to Apple's success. Amidst this success, Jobs faced personal health challenges, battling pancreatic cancer. Despite his health struggles, he continued to drive Apple's innovation and success. However, the iPhone 5 marked his last active involvement in product development before he decided to step down from the CEO position. Jobs' legacy at Apple remains synonymous with innovation, redefining technology and steering the company to unparalleled heights in the tech industry. After Jobs' passing in 2011, Tim Cook took on the CEO position at Apple. Under Cook's leadership, Apple continued its innovation and product development. The post-Jobs era saw Apple's product line expanding further under Cook's guidance. The launch of the iPad Pro brought a more powerful and larger-screened iteration of the iPad, catering to professional users seeking enhanced capabilities. Meanwhile, the company continued to refine and upgrade its desktops, laptops, and various iPhone models. Moreover, Apple ventured into new territories with the introduction of the Apple Watch, a wearable device that seamlessly integrated with the Apple ecosystem, and the introduction of AirPods, wireless earbuds offering a seamless audio experience, further diversified Apple's product offerings and solidified its foothold in wireless audio accessories. Under Tim Cook's leadership, Apple's commitment to innovation, coupled with its focus on user experience and design, continued to propel the company's success and maintain its position as a frontrunner in the tech industry. Undoubtedly, tracing the journey of this company, it's clear that their path is one of boundless ascent. They've continually pioneered advancements that redefine the industry. From the revolution of phone models in 2007 to their bold strides into digital music, they've consistently seized innovation and transformed entire industries. With each chapter, they've shown commitment to shaping the future, proving time and again that their trajectory points only skyward. And if you've enjoyed this video, give this channel some support by clicking on the subscribe button and sharing your thoughts in the comment section down below. Stay updated on our upcoming content by hitting the notification bell so you'll always get notified on our next one. Until next time.